Avengers. A symbol. Hey, what's up here? Marjack79 here. We are back again today with another SH Figuarts Marvel Gamerverse action figure review. This is technically our first Marvel Gamerverse action figure review from SH Figuarts. So let's get started, man. We're looking at the Cyclops. This is from Marvel vs. Capcom. Pre-ordered it a while back. Got it in from Toy Co. Spent $100 for it. I'm very excited to get this in. Kind of controversial, honestly. Now, a lot of people were kind of hating on it because it was short in stature. But, I mean, I've been collecting the Figuarts line for years now, so I kind of know what I'm expecting here. So I'm hoping that he's going to be able to match up with the Marvel Legends that's currently on my shelf. I'm hoping to replace my current Marvel Legends Cyclops with this guy. So we'll see how it works out, man. If it don't work out, then we'll just sell it. So let's get started here. Got the figure in the package here. Got the 2 optic blast functions going on. A couple of necks. Strong neck, gonna need that for that. Got an extra visor there with that smoke screen coming off of it. Looks like it comes with some more hands. Really like the pose he's got going on here for the packaging there. Cyclops, Gamerverse, Marvel Gamerverse. Spin it to the back here. SH Figuarts is a standard action figure series that uses the art style and technology of Tamashi Nations to pursue character expression through humanoid action, super style and heroic action, that is. Cyclops, optic blast, a whole bunch of Japanese writing. Bando Namco, Bandai, Tamashi Nation seal of approval. More of the packaging here. Okay. Let's go and let's crack this baby open, man. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, now we are back. Now we have our Cyclops out of the package here. I think I want to start out with this backdrop here, this optic blast. This is just a cardboard cutout that shows off the optic blast here that is showcased in the Marvel vs. Capcom video game. So it's pretty cool. Got his name logo insert there, optic blast. Pretty sweet. The figure itself comes out good, man. Definitely, without comparing it to anything with height-wise so far, looks spectacular. It really does. I really like the muscle definition. The shading, face comes out good. I really like the hair definition there, the strands of hair. Pretty iconic looking, if I do say so myself. Definitely from an aesthetic standpoint. The Jim Lee Cyclops for sure, easily the best I've ever had personally in my collection. All right, we got him spent around to the back here. Comes out good. Really liking the detail with the hair sculpt there to the muscle definition. Got like a backpack bungee strap action going on his shoulders there. Really like the Superman undies. Definitely old school for sure. Gotta appreciate that. Definitely reminds me of my childhood. Spin him to the side here. Loving the muscle definition. Side view comes out good, man. From an aesthetic viewpoint, it really comes out good. Not mad at that at all. So get a look at some of the accessories here. Atomic blast here comes out good as well. So, of course, this can pop out of the face sculpt here. This is a gritting teeth. Comes out good. Let me close up on that. So as you can see the female portion of the head sculpt there. This simply just plugs right in there, as you can see. Should be kind of obvious, but for those that need an explanation, this is the look at the optic blast as if it were hitting something, you know? So just keep that in mind. So this obviously the blast is being stopped by something that's, you know, blocking it, so it makes sense. Then here is the look of the optic blast is as if it was still going forward. You know, it hasn't hit anything yet. And I'm sure I'm the 1,000th person to explain this. The optic blast shouldn't be looked at as like a hot or like a laser cannon. Should be looked at as like a stiff, firm, you know, object that's just pushing forward, that's just going to explode through something, almost like a pinball or like a bowling ball or something of that nature. It's not a laser action, it's a stiff, oh man, what am I describing here? Anywho, screaming face here comes out good. I like it, comes out good, man. And then of course, like any of these can be unplugged and you can plug in the other, you know, scope if you wanted to do as such. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. That is easily switched out if you wanted to go that route. We have all of the extra hands here. We have some resting hands, some more resting hands, some optic blast hands there for him to Mechanize the visor on his face there. Salute hands there, comes out good. Okay, before we move on with the articulation here, first thing I want to do is just do a comparison with the Marvel Legend here. I know that's what a lot of people are interested in, so let's do that. Okay, so we have a Marvel Legends Jim Lee Cyclops next to the SH Figuarts Cyclops. We also pulled the Marvel Legends Jean Grey. This is definitely an older model. This figure has since been updated, I believe, since the last time I personally got her. And this is at least like 5 years old now, both of them at this point. So he's definitely short. I was expecting that for sure. I mean, is his height a deal breaker from an aesthetic standpoint? No, but I mean, it's kind of hard to tell right now because I haven't went through the articulation yet. Definitely just the smoothness of the Figuarts, you can definitely tell for sure. It's cool, man. I think it's just definitely some aspects of it. I mean, I definitely enjoy more so on the Marvel Legends, if I'm being completely honest. So I feel like the Marvel Legends is definitely more comic accurate, but you have to take into account that this is technically based off of the Marvel vs. Capcom game, not the comic book. Ultimately, though, from what I'm looking at here, I mean, I'm still happy to have this version of him in, and I'm sure once I go through the articulation here, he would be a suitable replacement for this Cyclops here. So let's spin them to the back real quick on the side. When I'm comparing the two, I mean, technically I paid what, $24 for the Marvel Legends Cyclops, I think. This SH Figuarts Cyclops was $100. Is this $80 better than the Marvel Legends? From an aesthetic standpoint, I'm gonna say no, but of course, you know, you have to factor in all of the accessories here, but just from an aesthetic standpoint, no, he's not $80 better. So from looking at them from the back, we'll definitely say that the Figuarts definitely has him beat from looking at them from the back for sure. So especially from the underwear perspective, and I do like the straps that he's got going on his back on the Figuarts as well. So comes out good. Okay. Hopefully everybody can appreciate that. Now let's go ahead and let's move on with the articulation here. Head down all the way, put his chin to his neck there, his chest up. Very nice. Head tilt, tilt to the left, tilt to the right. As you see, the neck goes with that push of the articulation as well. So keep that in mind. You rotate the neck 360 degrees. See what rotation the head has. The head does not have that articulation. Seems, looks like if you want to rotate the head, he rotated with the neck as well. Push it forward. It's on a butterfly hinge. Push it backwards. It can be shifted upwards slightly. Push it back down. Then we go to the, let's push, bless it. Go ahead and snap that back in. You look at the inners for a second. So as you can see, this is how far it can be pushed up. Snaps right back in like a charm. Let's twist that bicep 360 degrees. Push that elbow joint up. Can go all the way up. Bicep swivel. No elbow swivel. Hand swivel. Push it up. Actually, never mind. Tilt to the left, tilt to the right, but has a hard time pushing back or forward. It can go left and right though. Interesting. Chest. Back crunch. Ab crunch. Tilt. Tilt. Rotate to the left, rotate to the right. Obviously, that's not rotating all the way because of the belt strap of the little mechanism he's got going on here. That makes sense. It's fine. The belt is kind of weirding me out. It's loose from the underwear here, so keep that in mind. That can be rotated left and right, but not 360. Leg, kick forward, kick backwards all the way. Nice. Knee all the way. Kick out all the way. Nice. You do the splits. Comes out good. Thigh swivel. Yeah, 360 degrees. I don't want to Careful when you do that thigh swivel. Make sure you hold on to the hip as you manipulate the thigh there, because it's on a butterfly hinge as well. It'll be pushed outwards and be pushed all the way in. So keep that in mind. This hip joint here is connected to the thigh piece there, where the bottom thigh is disconnected, so you can get that swivel. No swivel on the knee, no swivel on the shin, ankle, tilt down, tilt to the left, tilt to the right slightly, and you do have that toe hinge. Okay, so articulation, not the best by any stretch of the imagination, but it's fine. It gets the job done. Okay, what I want to do now, switch out a head here, or neck. Okay. So neck comes off. Let's pull out this head here. There we go. All this can be disassembled piece by piece. Probably stronger neck pieces so that he's easier to stand up once you want to plug in the big Kahuna optic blast here to make it easier for it to stand up. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to plug this back in here so I don't get confused. And I'm going to just take this neck piece here, plug that in there. And then, yep, see, they're plugged in like a glove. Take the hair, plug that back in there. I'm going to take an optic blast and plug that in here. Yeah, that's got to be what that's for sure. So that he can stand up while he's shooting out his optic blast. So, well, we can already see it's going to be kind of maybe a little bit of a chore to make sure that stays plugged in correctly. So, as you see, as I'm configuring it around, yeah, it's going to be a bitch. I was trying not to cuss in this one. I'm like, hey, bro, fall out again here. But you can see what I'm kind of getting at here. So let me configure around here off camera, and then we'll get a decent, well, I mean, shit, I kind of already got a decent pose going on here, for real. I mean, that ain't bad. Hold on. Let's get that. This was my fear with the optic blast. See, once I got it going, like, how good is he going to be able to stand? Okay, that's not bad right there. Look at that. That's pretty sweet right there. So, I mean, I didn't really take a whole lot of configuring around to get a decent optic blast going on here. So, I mean, obviously, this is the one where he's, like, hitting something. So, I mean, you can definitely get some... Don't mad at me. I'm just playing with my figures here. But that's cool, man. That's super sweet. Yeah, I'm liking that for sure. That definitely makes it worth it for sure, man. $100. Let's keep going here. I'm kind of getting excited there, but here, let's just keep going here, man. All right, we have his angry shooting out the optic blast into the sky. Love that. That is super cool right there. We have the Marvel Legends looking at him like, show off. Really enjoying that. So it's probably going to end up being the dark picture right here, man. Really enjoying this one for sure. You can also get him into the iconic look that he has from the Avengers Doomsday trailer too, so keep that in mind as well, man. Gotta love it. To me, my X-Men, pretty much possible for him to get into that iconic pose that he had in X-Men 97. Definitely one of my favorite images from the Disney Plus show. Gotta love that. I mean, it's not perfect, as you can see, but you know, I mean, it's good enough for me. So am I gonna pose him like this on the show? No. However, just cool that, you know, he can somewhat replicate this pose for sure. All right, next pose, just a simple pose of him just getting done firing off his optic blast here. You got the little after effects. Really liking this one too. So it makes me wish I got multiple different versions of the figure so that I can do multiple different poses on the shelf, but definitely super cool that he can do this pose as well. Got him pointing out a hand hitting the visor as well, so it comes out good, man. It really does. Okay, so now we have switched out with the optic blast with the posing hand there. I just now noticed that this side of this chin here on this face is fucked up. Look at that. It's almost like half of the chin is missing there. I mean, I know I ain't crazy. You turn to this side, looks okay. He's got like a Rocky look going on there. Adrian. Damn, all right. Well, I didn't. It's been a while since I really nitpicked hard on the figure, but there ain't no getting away from that face. Damn, that's a pointless ass face right there. So we'll be using that one. Sheesh, that's brutal, bro. Look at it from this angle here. Golly, dog, that ain't good, man. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah. All right, got a little aerial punching pose going in here. That comes out good. Look at that, man. Kind of almost like a Superman flight pose action there. Comes out good, dude. That's sweet, man. Look at that. Very, very nice. Really, really enjoying that one for sure. Figured I'd turn it into more positive action going on here, but yeah, this is sweet right there, man. Same thing with the kicking pose here. It comes out good, man. If you want to pose your figure, probably gonna need a stand for this one though, but if you want to pose him, kicking an adversary and whatnot, that's gonna look good as well for sure. Or just a patented jumping kicking pose here. I mean, it is based off of a fighting game, so he's not so that comes out good as well, man. So nothing too crazy, it just gets the job done. Obviously you would need a stand for this pose as well, but ultimately it comes out good, man. Okay, final pose, man. So this is just him. This is natural state fighting stance of Marvel vs. Capcom versus the Marvel Legends Cyclops there. So it comes out good, man. So do I recommend this figure for 100 bucks? It's a toughie. I'm gonna say no, man. Honestly, I'm gonna say no. This was a fun figure to play around with. I had a lot of fun reviewing it, but 100 bucks for him though. I know we've hit a new level of society where action figures are just not cheap anymore. I think just my passion for the X-Men, Marvel in general, is just not high enough to justify the $100 price point. Honestly, if I wasn't a content creator, if I wasn't going to recoup some of this money back from this review that I'm creating right now, I would say skip it. That is a very honest statement from myself. If I was just a casual collector, I would say just get a Marvel Legends and call it a day. So, take that information for what it's worth. So let's go ahead and let's get a final pose. Then we will move him to the museum and we will begin to close out here, my friends. And we're back, man, and now we have our new Cyclops added onto the shelf. It's easy to say that the new Cyclops is not worth it till you pose him next to your other figures, and you're like, blessed of America, that looks good. Even with 100 bucks, I still don't say he's quite worth that much money. I'm not the biggest X-Men fan. I do love them. They're an essential part of my childhood. Seeing him on the shelf, I definitely don't regret getting him though. Does that make sense? Trying to give the most honest opinion that I can possibly give. Do I recommend him? If you're a diehard X-Men fan, you're a diehard Cyclops fan, I say go ahead and pick him up. If you're a casual, this is definitely not your cup of tea or whatnot. You're just doing this maybe just for fun, but I mean, who's not doing it for fun? Maybe just consider it, maybe think about some other options. It's definitely not a make or break to your shelf, but it definitely makes the shelf look a lot more festive for sure, having him being able to shoot out the optic blast. You can't beat that, even with the height differential as well. So comes out good, man. And with that, we'll end our discussion, man. So, okay, if you appreciated the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. I've been an X-Men and a Marvel fan essentially my entire life. Spider-Man has always been my favorite comic book character. X-Men are right up there as well. So if you enjoy this type of content with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Marvel in general, make sure you get subscribed. You can follow me at youtube.com/MarjX79. I am also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, my friends, thank you guys for the years of support, truly, and I will see y'all on the next one. I'll catch y'all later.